Nigeria, Africa's giant. A nation blessed with extraordinary diversity, creativity, and strength. Yet beneath this richness lies a deep wound that has been allowed to bleed for far too long. It is a wound carved by misused power, by political games played not for the people, but for the pockets and ambitions of a few. It is a wound felt every day by ordinary Nigerians who wake up hoping for change, only to watch their leaders drift farther from the promises they once made. For decades, politics in Nigeria has been less about service and more about survival, personal survival. Too often, leaders rise to office not to heal the nation, but to harvest its resources. Government becomes a battleground of interest, backdoor alliances, and hidden agendas, while the cries of the people echo unheard. Instead of building bridges, power is sometimes used as a tool to divide, ethnic against ethnic, community against community, neighbor against neighbor. And in these divisions, the people suffer.
Across the country, citizens watch as corruption drains schools of teachers, hospitals of medicine, roads of safety, and communities of hope. The streets are filled with dreams that were never allowed to grow. Many young Nigerians, full of talent and ambition, feel trapped, forced to choose between staying in hardship or leaving the homeland they love. Parents look into the eyes of their children and wonder what future they can give them. Elders shake their heads, remembering a time when unity felt possible.
And still, the leaders argue. They promise reforms, development, and justice. Yet little changes while politicians trade accusations. The people trade tears while leaders negotiate power, families negotiate survival. While officials build fortunes, citizens build resilience. But despite the pain, Nigeria does not break. The Nigerian spirit refuses to be defeated, even in the darkest moments when insecurity rises, when the economy tightens, when communities clash. There is a heartbeat that continues. It beats in the market women who work from sunrise to sunset to feed their families. It beats in the students who study by candlelight because they believe education will someday set them free. It beats in the activists who refuse to stay silent, in the artists who turn pain into beauty, in the youth who dream boldly of a country that finally lives up to its potential.
Nigeria's hurting,
Yes,
but Nigeria's also waiting.
waiting for leaders who see power as a responsibility, not a reward. Waiting for governance rooted in justice, transparency, and unity. Waiting for a time when resources are shared fairly, when differences are celebrated instead of exploited, when citizens see themselves not as rivals, but as one people.
A new Nigeria is possible. A Nigeria where leaders rise for the nation, not for themselves. Where the people's voices matter more than political ambitions. Where justice is not a slogan but a system. Where peace is not temporary but permanent. The road to that future will not be easy,
But it is a road worth walking.
to every Nigerian who feels forgotten, you are not alone. To every community torn apart by political games, healing is still within reach. To every young person dreaming of a better tomorrow, your dream is powerful.
And to Nigeria, the giant of Africa, your story is not finished. Your tears may fall, but your strength rises. Your people may suffer, but they endure. And somewhere, beneath the weight of corruption and chaos, a brighter nation is waiting to be born.